successful last game. In 7th place right now with 18 points. Not bad by any means. Now leading into game 2. This is pretty much where you want to be. So it's another, again, favorable drop. We saw some good action yesterday.
Ninja's taking this fight.
Talk about action. Hold up. Arkham Ninja coming in. And the angles look good here, Sancho.
Ninja's taking this fight on top of the rooftop. Going to go ahead and push on forward here. Drum shot in hand. Get some white tags. The pressure from behind. Arkham goes down. And now it's Ninja going back.
So
Rocket ambulance sight. Ninja takes the fight to game 1 winners. Buga Tarikan. Disguised toast. And cleans it up. We talked about amicable splits. And they just went ahead and crossed the lines and took the fight right to them. Amazing.
And that's going to have huge implications on the leaderboards now, right? We're talking about taking out the 2nd place team, putting them dead in their tracks right now as far as their positioning to earn any points right now. Big elimination. And not only that, they did that quick. They didn't waste any time. They got just enough to take the fight and jumped right on over. Ninja didn't even have shields kicking off that battle there, or Arkham, excuse me. He just came on in to support Ninja, who managed to find him off guard. So just playing the smarter, more aggressive play paid off.
Where'd you put it? By the big pot.
All right, Funk.
The big pot.
You're holding a keg, right? So there's a keg and a cow catcher right on this ping.
See how it's going to play out right now. Nate Hill's just getting pretty much
holding the
situated. Look at how you'll notice a lot of players are going to favor the cow catcher. Anyone who's kind of got a grip on end game in this game, you know, you're going to want tons of this. So this is something that we're expecting to see teams pretty much load up on. Like Nate Hill had 4. Look, Funk's already got 2 for himself. Like, and the cool part about this, they're deployable anywhere. You can just throw them down and create instant cover for yourself.
Okay, I'm throwing 1 your way, bro.
Yeah, I'll grab.
See though,
2 bigs and
things are just settling right now for Funk here over at the drop on the other side. Nick Merckx, of course, that high ground, man. Always up here. Nick A30 clicks Nick Merckx already on height. They're spotting out teams down in the low ground, just looking on the hunt here, constantly on the prowl.
It's gonna be hard to see. Yep, I'm looking though.
Guys, that's actually really good for
You
us.
can see the Fortnite environment really starting to add to the erosion here. The fog kicking in. Nick A30 just kind of calling out the comms. They're saying, yeah, you know, we got to be careful. Even harder to see now.
Yeah.
Nick, you gotta be careful
inside that building there.
Yeah, no. Monster, the positioning is kind of ringing in. Look at the stat line down below here. We have 6 total limbs. They came in 2nd place there. Nick A30 and Nick Merckx and Clicks have been putting in 33% of the work. So it's been an even split between the 3 players. And no one right now is putting anyone in each other's backpacks. But unfortunate circumstances put Clicks in a precarious situation, sending him sky high into the air. But hey, it was a 3v1. I don't know. That would have been a tough kind of task to overcome there, Monster.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, as we all know, anything can still happen, but ultimately, when the numbers are stacked against you, it's going to be hard either way. On the other side, though, I see Mendo off in the distance here as Jeanette, Dark, and Fortnite right now just trying to get their rotate through here.
We have
this is actually Dakota's and crew.
Yeah, dude, Dakota is one of my favorite content creators in the early days of the Chapter 1 in Fortnite. They talk about his snipes and they talked about his vibes. My man had some of the best work ever when it comes to the VOD. So this was an amazing sight to see him on the roster. Of course, Choker Bars and Shifter, no doubt, cracked out gamer. Saf picks up Aiden in the feed. We saw Aiden on the north side of these teams' position. So Myth picks up Mendo as well. So Mendo right now is out, and XQC is being contested by Myth's team, and that's going to be a tough scrum because it's going to be Somerset, Muzz, and Myth.
I love the fit of choice here for XQC as well. The matching hair, it almost seems like he came in absolutely prepared for the day here. Oh, little upgrade there. He's going to shockwave on out, though. Into the tree he goes. Actually, this might not be too bad for him. Oh, but no, he decides to get on out, play alongside his teammate Saf here. Rotate down the Water's way. Now they have to play towards a reboot ran, right, Sancho? There's one nearby, but as we all know, it's outside the zone, which means players are going to be rotating up from that general area. Yeah, Saf kind of recognized it. I think he says, hey, no, it's probably a bad idea. Let's go this way.
And we can't talk about as well. Choco Bars is out in the distance. They're going to use a shockwave to make themselves go up and over. And even though there's no builds, there's still a variety of ways to get up and over and through the woods here. As Chow Mu from the Streamer Bowl 3 is now in a scrum, is in the middle of a sandwich between Reverse 2Ks and Day. Now we go up to Muzz and Somerset and Myth, showing their dominant position on top of the blimp with overseeing eyes amongst everybody in the trees. Somerset with a great top 5 performance holding down with the tank. Legion picks up a knock in the feed, and all they have to do is just hold on tight. But Monster, they do have to make a rotate.
Yeah, definitely, but there's no need to rush just yet. They have a lot of time, and it looks like they have a team being held down at the bottom of the Daily Bugle there. Keep in mind, this is way off on the northeast side of the map, right? So they're super up top. The likelihood of any other teams coming this way to, contest them or fight them for the blimp, it's just not going to happen. So for Muzz, Somerset, and Myth, they have such a huge advantage that the team down low, I mean, it's going to cost them a lot of their resources to get out for if they want to make it out basically for free. It's not going to happen.
This is game 2, folks, of the Creator Kickoff in A. $100,000 is on the line. No builds around. And we're seeing the results of that with this high angle. Of course, Muzz, the multiple-time FNCS champion. What you got for me?
Surge. We're actually going to see Surge turn on. 10 players need to go down, and in 10 seconds, Surge is literally turning on.
Storm Surge, for those who don't know, is if you're passive in the lobby, 25 HP will be sent your way by this purple lightning, and you're seeing already some of the results, a little bit of the pressure here as Tfue, Scoped, and Cloaksy, one of the teams that we highlighted, taking out Scented here from X-Sets. Get that confirmed. Cease is actually was the one that gets eliminated, but wow. They are going to the command cavern. I guess Tfue is just, he feels at home. It's like, kind of reminds them of the grotto.
Yeah, definitely. This is a position that he knows all too well. Now, remember, a lot of the assets are also kind of recycled, right? So he does have a feel for this, and he's gonna for sure know how to navigate these facilities. It's like riding a bike. It just all comes back. I like what they're doing right now. Off the knocks, right? Off the elimination. Keep just trying to play for position.
They're on the air thing. You guys
They're hunting the rest of the Cease trio down right now.
They're all 3 in this building right
Tfue,
here.
Scope, and Cloaksy, the big names returning just alongside with Myth, Muzz in the feed up on that blimp that we just saw, picks up a knock. Muzz, the 2-time, multiple-time FNCS champion, multi-regional FNCS champion, doing some great work, and it is Elixir, Crypt, and Noko underneath. So they have to be careful. This is the team that Tfue spots out. This is a very precarious situation. You talked about escaping into that vent. I mean, you're just going to be free available beams here, Monster.
Yeah, definitely. And if we date back to Alexa's interview from just today, she's like, dude, I don't want to be too aggressive towards any other players. I'm gonna take my time, just sort of kind of coast by. But we'll see if she continues to try and rack things up. Ronaldo on the other side, though, it seems like they want to come in for the fight. Calc's trying to play the pickup here.
You can probably stick it.
Purple's holding the door. Player on the side, she's gonna fully stick it. Calc is gonna get picked up right now. Here comes the counter fight. Ronaldo is off in the distance. This is Rage up at the front lines here. Big punishment comes through, 1 HP, but no, Calc gets picked up and instantly put down, and now they're all down. Purple has to clutch this up by himself.
Purple did take out Ronaldo. It's a 1v1. 21 HP. Overshield coming back online. It's going to give him an additional 50 HP. Cowcatcher's here. He's going to decide to shoulder bash right outside the door. He could mantle if he liked to take the high ground on top of the roof. Cal can handle Roser down. He's going to go ahead and try to steal a res here. I think they're trading reses. Yes, Ronaldo's still in this fight here. He could get picked up. Shockwave, but that's just going to get some attention. Ronaldo goes down. Your Rage is now going to be left alone here in a very tight situation.
Wait, Rage doesn't realize those shots came directly from his side on the mountain, and that same team shoots in and takes out Hannah Rose now. But, it's okay, so things are kind of going to work out. At least Calculator's up.
Goodbye. Calculator, an old school name as well, making a return. Reminds me of the good old days with Macwood. And hey, the reboot! Oh my goodness! The fortitude on this player right here, your Rage, is making a dicey play. He might bait it out. No, it's just a little too long. You gotta bail. Get out. It's a highway chest. It's a little bit too fast. A little bit too furious.
He's gone. He's gone. It couldn't have worked out better. He had the tactical sprint readily available as well. Calculator, unfortunately, is on fire due to the vehicle being set ablaze there. You saw the facepalm come in. He just couldn't believe. They just got away.
The war cry in your Rage, my God, my
Was
God.
it a war cry? You don't make a war cry when you're running away. You make a war cry running in.
I'm just trying to save face here. Wave is just trying to,
That was a war cry.
It was an intimidation shout, but Tens.
He was calming the situation.
Oh boy, it is a Valorant scrum happening right here. Tens and Hiko collide. Arkham Ninja just like literally shooting fish in a barrel here. There's nothing worse than being stuck in a ditch. No doubt Ninja has to feel good. He has to keep that momentum going, taking out Booga's trio alongside with Disguised Toast and Tyrick. Great work there, and I think right now Ninja's feeling good, but I don't know, man. I don't know if you're feeling good considering Monster. Well, look at that mini-map, Monster. What do you see?
Yeah, I'm seeing the zone come right on up, and honestly, they're pushed out of their drop, right? That's what I was gonna say. No one's got the favorable position right now.
Nobody.
See, normally the lake is like a bad spot, but you can build on it, right? Like, you know, in Fortnite regular arena competitive, you can just build there. Here in Fortnite Zero build, this is the nightmare zone. This is what, you know, Nightmare is fueled on right here. It's gonna be pretty tough.
Sometimes your nightmares could be solved with a Titan tank. The Titan tank now rolls on through as Colosso gets knocked by Ninja. Ninja now pushing through alongside with his trio mates here, and they're going to show up with style. Let's see if they pick up more knocks and elimination. Every elim is worth a point, and Colosso and Swearing are going to have to get back up as Acorn was able to bring back Colosso, but the pressure's still on here. If they could just get past this ridge, break the line of sight of this push, that might just be enough to make Ninja not get greedy. But Monster, if you get greedy, you pay the price in 0 builds. But this greed may be able to cash in now.
Oh, it's over. It's over. They're out in the open. Like, what are you gonna do? There's a full tank this close to you, man. And let's not forget that gunner seat that Arkham's on does massive damage.
The third party.
There it is. They get pushed out. They get split up, and other teams take advantage.
This is going to be a prime positioning here at game 2, getting close to the end game, and now we're getting to a little bit more the north side of the storm line out in Shifty Shafts. We have Vanessa, who had a great time in the Friday Night Bites, who had a Trixiaga, who is the Friday Night Bite champion alongside with Lixa, and we saw a front row seat, Monster, of how well Trixiaga could play, and let's see if he could handle the big challenge of Day Reverse 2K and 50.
Absolutely. And let's give all credit to Vanessa as well, who just had an exceptional performance with Wendell Carter Jr. there. She's really just popping off lately. You know, if she continues at this pace, I mean, it's going to be the year of Vanessa. She's been doing all types of awesome stuff, not only for us, you know, on the social side, but just like in general, putting in the work here on the right scene. Like, we love to see it. Oh, look at this. So we might be seeing a full team wipe. Let's see what they can do.
They are driving on by. Rody Bose gets knocked. Rody Bose traded out. They're going to have to be careful because we all know Ninja's tank is sitting on the left side. We get a nice drone shot. What's happening? That's Prospering up on the red bridge. Now, Headshot Chick is still here as well. Headshot Chick, a late addition to it, a great content creator in itself. They found someone in the bush. Vanessa leading this team in this very precarious, dangerous end game. Look at how much water is here. Monster, with no builds, your options are to hold on tight to any landmass as much as possible.
Yeah, I like this play, though. She threw the cow catcher down, and that team immediately stopped firing, and they figured, oh, yeah, they're just going to protect themselves. Little did they know they were available on the side, but hold up. Nikki 30 is down. Comes the pickup right now. This is like a hold your breath type moment, but the double pickup, that's a quick pickup there now. Oh, instantly knocked again. He's got to get he's got to get him out of there. Oh, it's not looking good now.
Not looking good. The pressure is here. The fortress is now being blasted. They finished in 16th place, and it is Muzz getting his revenge from the Streamer Bowl 3. It was Nick Merckx' team that took out Muzz and Co. in that fight. Muzz says, hello, I'm back. Now, Nate Hill going to his POV in a little bit of a scrub situation, all solo by himself alongside this Greenhouse Funk Bomb out. But hey, it is Day Reverse 2K with the late rotate Monster that's going to be really good in this situation.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty sweet spot for being Nate Hill. Luckily, is going to be able to pick up the body here, so
oh, might no, the body sets up so fast.
He sneaks in.
From behind the door.
Nate's so good.
No, pay money. Oh, wow. He spoils that all quickly. The man himself talking about some craziness with the crazy play from behind the door.
And then the explosions, the field set ablaze. It's wraps. It is wraps.
Wrap so far on this island, it's all coming down. This end game's basically 90% aquatic. Chris Melberg coming from the Vine Days goes down. Now Tfue gets the knock, so Tfue's still in this fight. Macwood and Thieves are now holed up on top of a tank, trying to return fire to slow down the beams coming from Tfue's trio. Thieves in a semi-truck out, trying to be over the top. Macwood, man, he's an old school name. He is some greatness here. He's trying to do the impossible and stop these people from beaming on through.
It's actually really smart what they're doing, right? They're using the vehicle to pressure this team on the blimp right now, or on this structure here, I should say. Because what's going to happen is, once that they're the only team land
Is the siege cannon available for them?
Yes, they will be able to like float across. No, instead they go with the shockwaves here, but they have to be very, very careful, right? Like we said, there's not a lot of land in play.
Shockwaves 2 available. They're going to try to hold out Elixir's team. I think Elixir's team did go down. There are so much fire right now. This might be the remnants of this trio. Puns gets a knock in the feed. This is going to be easy. Lim holding out on the storm side. 26 players, including this trio, is still up. This is the final moments of game 2. And this in-game is about to be pushed up a little bit more in the pressure. Not so fast, Noko. It is a big fight here. Tifu, 50-15. The odds don't matter. He's too good, Monster.
He's definitely so good. He's got a shockwave though. Can he use it in time? He's just going to be able to fly across here, but now he's behind an opponent. Wait a second. He doesn't know he's there. Keep a low profile. He takes the fight and no, turned and burned on. And down he goes. Now it's up to Cloaksy. Cloaksy by himself inside the zone right now, chugging along. It's actually Arkram who's on the backside of the edge here of this little piece of the island. Chap somehow manages to get his tank all the way across the water.
I didn't send me.
Chap is here with the IQ plays, now literally sitting in the water, trying to stay afloat and get some big time points here.
Teamwork.
Great teamwork, but now Ifa greets Chap on the shores, and now Ifa knocks Chap as the tank is now creating pressure on these shipping containers here. But what a great, what a great hold from Puns and Ifa. They've just been chilling here, and they get the fortunate pull, and they might be able to walk away as Victory Royale in game 2.
This is it. They're setting themselves up for the win right now. It's inevitable at this point as they have the little edge of land here, and everyone has to come towards them. It's either that or float in the water. No one wants to be out there. Cloaksy, however, is a solo, which means
he's a turtle.
There's a 3v1v1.
The turtle makes his way through. He's a little bit of aquatic, a little bit in land. Cloaksy now the only remaining member in that fight. Macwood is sitting on the island with the holding on with the tank here. It's coming down to the final moments. A full trio going against 2 solos. Macwood now way back. The Shiver Me Timbers gets decimated. And now Macwood's in a world of pain. He makes it for a moment. Can he get behind there? No.
There was a tree floating in the water. His last little bit of hope just stripped away from him as he gets shredded there in the ocean. Cloaksy now behind the one solo rock. It's going to come down to sniper shot. Couldn't quite hit it. It's a 3v1. It's not looking good for the young Cloaksy right now.
He's going in.
He goes. It's all or
He's
nothing.
on a tree. He's on a tree.
Wait, this could work.
He's got
this could work.
Cloak, all he has to do is open this engagement with a knock. Cloak is now in the side of the shipping containers. The mantling going out. Foolish has the angle. Cloak is creating chaos, and down he goes. Puns with the Starlight, Lim, and the Victory Royale. Game 2, folks, in the books.
How in this lobby, with this many stacked teams, does
That was quite
Ifa, and
intense.
foolish gamers come out
That
with
was
the win?
crazy.
Minecrafters are just gamers, I guess, at this point.
Wait.
Breed of
Built different,
gamers, man. They're showing up. They're popping off. We love to see it.
You said built different. That's what I was going to go.
They're built different.
Built different.
Gosh, what am I gonna do with you?
And they build different.
I'm not gonna lie. When they shockwaved out and Cloaksy shockwaved in, and they had Foolish like kind of pinned back there and possibly like he could string it into like 3 1v1s, I got real nervous, but managed to hold on, get him in the air there. What a game! I feel like a very different game here, despite Nick Merckx and the company still getting tilted uncontested at the beginning there, Sancho.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been one of those games that they really did need it, but the wrench was thrown, and it was a very aquatic, wet wrench. I don't know what else I could say. I mean, that end game was just not easy. The best of the best, as you can see, it's a very tough to navigate. I've been on that island before in pubs. I know I'm not paying for thousands and thousands of dollars, but Monster, when you're just surrounded by so much water, it's just not easy to survive there.
Yeah, the rust kicks in, right? Metal and water just don't get along, and a little too much going on there to carry it on a little bit longer.
That was a good one.
Honestly, though, yeah, it was tough. They got taken out a lot earlier than they expected, and that zone did not favor Tilted at all. Kind of forced them out, and that's just how it's going to go down.
Well, chat, if you are enjoying this action, make sure you tune in April 7th at 2 p.m. This is just the start of the Fortnite Zero Build action. April 7th, 2 p.m. Pacific, for the start of our new Twitch Rivals Creator Series. It'll be P-God kind of heading off that event. He'll have his own flair on the competition. You want to know what it's going to be, make sure you check out that event, 2 p.m. Pacific on April 7th. We're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, Game 3 on Twitch Rivals.
I knocked one.